Hi guys, welcome back to the BMW Guy channel, and today we're just doing a quick video talking about the road trip that I've just done in this car. It's sort of like a road trip debrief, that sort of thing, on the BMW 120D M Sport 2007 that we have here. So as I'm pretty sure many of you are aware, I do like to drive this car a lot. We've just on this trip crept up to nearly 98,000 miles now, and as you can see I've just washed her. She's just been on sort of an 800-mile round trip really, just over the course of a week, about 100 miles a day, of sort of motorway, country lanes, all that sort of thing, from my place down to Devon, around Devon, and sort of stopping up at various places back on the way back. So yeah, this is just a quick video sort of explaining how it did. So the first sort of thing to mention was the amount of stuff that we managed to fit in the back of this. Oh, I'll just unlock it first. We had this car absolutely rammed full. We just had the dogs in here since, so he's been out for a walk. But we had both the back seats down, and we had it all completely flat. This is just my portion of stuff since the holiday. That's obviously not mine. We've had 2 suitcases, a whole load of bedding, camping stove, crates of food, all sorts of stuff, and it's been completely piled up high up to the roof, the point where we can actually fit any more in, and it coped with that very well. There's a bit of rubbing here, which is just where the crates are rubbing on here, which isn't too bad, and yeah, it's all coped fairly well. Excuse the duvet. It's obviously not mine again, just one I borrowed, but well, that's what I tell people anyway. So yeah, so the car's been alright. Having the seats down for a week has sort of made the leather go a bit funny. As you can see, it's a bit loose here, but it's coped fairly well, so can't complain too much. In terms of fuel economy, I've done 900 miles on about just over 1.5 tanks of fuel, which sort of gives me about between 45 to 55 mpgs on average around the whole trip. Like I said, that's a mixture of motorway journeys and A roads, B roads, C roads, all, and dirt tracks and stuff like that. You can see it's pretty trashed inside, but yeah, it's all held up really well. I've noticed the start stop feature stopped working, so I'm gonna have to sort of look at that, and that might just be down to the fact that it's the battery's been well used, but usually after a long journey it starts working again, so I'll have to address that. The Climb wind deflectors performed really well. Driving along at motorway speeds with the windows open was absolutely fine, which is nice. What else have we found? And that's about it, to be honest. We've got a slight suspension knock coming, and also because we're just coming up on sort of, well, it's due for an oil change now, so I'll get that done in the next month or so. I also need to get the brakes fluids changed. Pads and discs are all okay, but the brake fluid needs doing. But yeah, no, as far as it goes as a road trip car, it's been excellent. It's been very comfortable, nice amount of space in there. My girlfriend hasn't complained too much, and we've managed to fit in everything that we wanted to. So yeah, I think we will soon be having plenty more to come of road trips. So I'll just see here if we can, yeah, as you can see, 97,000 miles, so it's not too bad. I have started having engine warning code come up for the exhaust soot, ash sensor, and back pressure, which I'm not too worried about. The exhaust does rattle a bit, so it's going to be something to do with that, but it's not a full engine warning light, so I'm not that worried at the moment. Main priorities are going to be the oil change, especially because obviously these M47 engines are very oil conscious. They're very oil sensitive. If you get bad oil in them, then they start to give you trouble. So definitely get that done in the near future. And yeah, that's sort of been it really. Comfort wise, it was extremely comfortable. Nice comfy seats. The leather on the seats is held up as it should. So yeah, I'd have no worries doing another 900-mile trip. Again, let me know in the comments what sort of road trips you guys have been on in your 1 Series. I know they are pretty half decent at road trips. So yeah, that's just a quick update on the car and what I've got going on, where I've been in the past week. Apologies for the lack of uploads, but yeah, we're back now and plenty more stuff to come. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.